The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals temporarily postponed the execution of a woman on death row so a lower court can review claims about new evidence by her attorneys.
Melissa Lucio was sentenced to death 14 years ago after being convicted of capital murder for the death of her 2-year-old daughter. She was scheduled to be executed Wednesday. Some politicians have supported efforts by her family and her attorneys to get more time to have the case reviewed. Fox 4's Stephen Dial has details and reaction. Stephen.
Melissa Lucio's legal team says she will remain on death row until there is a recommendation from the lower court to start a new trial in her defense. And this is in light, as you mentioned, in light of new evidence. With just 2 days until the state of Texas was set to execute Melissa Lucio, she found out the Criminal Court of Appeals granted a stay in her case on a phone call from Allen State Representative Jeff Leach.
Oh my God! That is wonderful! Oh my God! What does that mean?
well, it means you're going to wake up on Thursday morning,
Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you, God.
Lucio was convicted of capital murder for the death of her 2-year-old daughter in 2007. She was sentenced to death by lethal injection, which would have happened on Wednesday. In recent weeks, there has been a growing push for Lucio's innocence. Supporters, including Republicans and Democrat state lawmakers, who claim new evidence proves her innocence.
We're going to continue visiting her, seeing her, going, doing what we've been doing, hoping and waiting for her to come out.
Bobby Alvarez is one of Lucio's sons. The family says now they can turn their attention to celebrating Mother's Day with their mother still alive.
We were talking about it today, actually, on what we're going to do for Mother's Day. So I know she wants a lot of cards.
Monday, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals ordered a stay in her case, sending it back to the Cameron County Trial Court. Her legal team brought forth 9 claims. The Court of Criminal Appeals said 4 of those claims met the requirements for a stay. Prosecutors say Lucio's toddler daughter showed signs of being abused before her death, including bruising and injuries in various stages of healing. Her family claims the death was an accident from falling down some stairs.
The prosecution relied on false testimony to convict Melissa, that the prosecution suppressed evidence of her innocence prior to trial, that she is in fact innocent, and that new scientific evidence proves that she's innocent.
Former Dallas County prosecutor Russell Wilson, who is not associated with the case, says the stay does not automatically mean there will be a new trial.
There's still substantial work left in this case to determine whether or not there will be a new trial. The lower court actually just makes a recommendation, and it's the Court of Criminal Appeals that would finally decide that issue.
While politicians and celebrities have spoken out about Lucio's alleged innocence, Wilson says the appeals court made their ruling based on new facts, not public pressure.
Bring the science together, what we know now versus what we knew then. And so at the time of her case being tried, there was a lot more confidence, I think, placed in law enforcement. Over time, we've seen that confidence maybe was inaccurate. The techniques used were likely to produce inaccurate results. And so that information for those cases that are affected has to be brought forward.
Now, there's no timeline on when the lower court will or will not make its recommendation to have a new trial. The attorneys for Lucio also said they are asking for the Cameron County District Attorney, if there is a new trial, to be removed from the case.
Okay, that's Stephen Dahl reporting live tonight. Thanks, Stephen.